Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. As you can see, I forgot to put in what we talking about today. Talking about Dv'D again, but this time is actor Columbus Short. His wife DV'd him, y'all. And how about she threw the darn dog? She kicked the dog. Wait a minute, y'all. And she did whatever to him. How about she kicked the dog and picked the dog up and threw the puppy, y'all. And then when he tried to say something to her about like what she did to the puppy, she lit in on him. So I don't know we're gonna let Ticket. That's where the reaction is coming from today. Gonna let Ticket talk to y'all about, you know, and I'll be back with my reaction, okay? Let's start it now. Oh, and I also want to let y'all know for the ones that come in and it's my thing, it starts to buffer. I went ahead and upgraded the Wi-Fi. I said, let me upgrade. I can't have this buffering and all that stuff just in case it's me. Anyway, so it'll be upgraded like Monday. Anywho, this okay, and as you come in, please hit the subscribe button, also the like button, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go.
And I'll just read the article. In recent and troubling development, actor Columbus Short, known for his role in the hit series Scandal, was granted a restraining order against his wife, Adia Short, following allegations of domestic violence. Now, according to the court filings,
See, that's what I'm talking about. So I upgraded my Wi-Fi. Uh, Let me see. Why is it? Does it not like us or something? Wait 1 second, okay? 1 second, please. Let me fix it up right quick. Because we got to talk about this stuff.
Columbus Short claims that his wife, Adia, physically assaulted him, resulting in a busted eye, and she allegedly abused the 10-month-old puppy they had by kicking the puppy and throwing it. These serious accusations have sparked renewed conversation about domestic violence, particularly when men are the victims, and underscore the need to treat all forms of intimate partner violence with equal urgency. And I remember, I'm going to put this entire report. I'm going to pin the link to this at the top of the comment section.
And for y'all that want to read it, the what he just said, he's gonna put up there the documents, all that, whatever. He just go to Ticket TV. It's in the description of this video. Okay, then you can get it from his page.
So on July the 11th, 2025, posts on X and reports from outlets like TMZ detailed Columbus Short's claims that his wife, Adia Short, engaged in violent behavior during an altercation. According to Columbus Short, the incident escalated when she allegedly mistreated the pup, prompting him to confront her. In response, she reportedly became physically aggressive with him, striking him and causing visible injury to his eye. Columbus Short's decision to seek a restraining order highlights the severity of the situation and his need for protection. While Adia has not publicly responded to these specific allegations, the case has brought attention to Short's history with domestic violence, both as an accused.
But I'm also, he's gonna say both as an accuser and a victim. Listen, last time somehow when he had called the police on her, right? How about they ended up arresting him? Ain't that some stuff? So hey, he had real. He got his eye was messed up this time.
Accused, perpetrator, and now as a reported victim. Short's past includes legal troubles related to domestic violence in 2018. He pleaded no contest to hitting Adia during an argument, resulting in a year-long jail sentence for violating probation from a prior bar fight. In 2022, he faced misdemeanor charges for domestic violence and child endangerment after another alleged altercation with this same woman, Ada. Ada. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Though those charges were later dropped due to insufficient evidence, these incidents paint a complex picture of a relationship marked by conflict, with Short now publicly claiming to be a victim of abuse. Domestic violence is often framed as a gendered issue, with women as the primary victims. While women do experience higher rates of intimate partner violence, called IPV, at 24.3% of women compared to 13.8% of men in the United States.
Yeah, and I also did a video this morning just before this one. If y'all like to go back and see it, that one I really want y'all to go see. And but yeah, but I wanted y'all to also see the vice versa of it also. So y'all women, keep your hands off the men, just like we want the men to keep their hands off us, right? So I just thought I would put this in here. Okay. So please, y'all, just be nice to people and leave the animals alone. Just like I always say, leave the kids alone, leave the children alone, people. Leave the animals alone also. Okay? Let's be nice. Okay, here we go.
Have faced severe physical violence from a partner. Men are not immune to abuse. According to the National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, nearly 1 in 7 men in the United States report experiencing severe physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime, and 10% of men have faced R-word physical violence or stalking with a significant impact on their functioning. Let's keep going. I know y'all don't want to hear this. See, some of y'all are leaving the chat because y'all don't want to hear this story. See what I'm saying?
That's why I made sure. I already knew I was going to share it. I already knew I was going to react to it, rather. I knew I was. And as you can see on the screen also, why I got it to pause. Ticket has his cash. All his stuff is linked. His podcast, which is free. Everything free. I mean, the Cash App ain't free. You know what I mean. But anyway, he has all his stuff up because he has other content that he does over there that you would like too. Okay? Anyway, they don't never talk about the females, you know, y'all. My great nieces are here. They're like little, they're like 6 and 4, right? They was peeping. That's why I was shaking my head like, no, please don't come in. Please don't come in. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, they went out. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, people was leaving the chat and I'm like, what? Y'all find this boring? Y'all better be trying to, keep up with it. I know if you older and stuff and it can still happen to you. Cause sometimes kids jump on their parents. You know what I mean? And you know, just all over the place. Let's just be nice. That's all I can say about it. But let's finish here and see. I'm just gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna play enough for us to get something out of it. Okay.
Despite these statistics, domestic violence against men remains underreported and often stigmatized, right? Societal expectations of masculinity can discourage men from admitting they are victims, as they may fear judgment, disbelief, or ridicule. Men who report abuse may face skepticism from law enforcement or the public, as cultural narratives often cast men
So,
as perpetrators rather than victims. This stigma is compounded by the fact that women who assault male partners are less likely to be arrested, as law enforcement may view them as victims or downplay the severity of their actions. Columbus Short's case illustrates these challenges. In a 2022 incident, Short claimed that Adia punched him, but the police arrested him after observing a
yeah.
minor injury on her face,
See,
highlighting how male victims may struggle to have their accounts taken seriously. His recent allegations of being physically assaulted and seeking a restraining order further emphasize the need for society to recognize and address abuse against men. The importance of addressing domestic violence against men lies in the fundamental principle that abuse is unacceptable, regardless of the victim's gender. Here are the key reasons why this issue demands equal attention. Human impact. The domestic violence, whether against men or women, cause physical and psychological harm. Men can suffer injuries, emotional trauma, and long-term mental health issues like anxiety, depression, or PTSD, just as women do. Children who witness such violence, as reportedly occurred in Short's case, are also at risk of emotional and behavioral problems, amplifying the ripple effect of abuse. Now, it goes on, and you guys can read this entire article, and I'll put a link to it. And I want to say this to everybody that's listening to this video. First of all, I blame both parties because they've had a history of this, right? I told y'all, should no man be ever putting their hand on no woman? Should no woman be putting their hand on no man? Now, he has filed a restraining order and has contacted, I guess, the authorities, claiming that over a dispute over her allegedly assaulting a dog, and he confronted her about this, a puppy, that she started assaulting him. Listen, this is an unhealthy relationship, and they need to leave each other. Once you have a history of this type of stuff, there's no need for these two people to be together.
yeah, because listen, she started attacking him, right? And then she got so upset that then that's when she went and did that to the puppy. Then when he was trying to protect the puppy, she went off on him again. That's how this was, okay? So yeah, these two need to split because they keep going on each other. So ain't no way.
And I don't understand why people feel like, hey, well, I love you. I'm going to go back and forth with you. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
No.
Listen, when it comes to this type of stuff right here, man, this is it. It's over with. I mean, bro, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. BET Rap City. What else are we wasting our time on?
That's right.
We don't need to keep going back and forth and down this road over and 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 over again. Point blank, period. Because I told y'all, people are going to be, and I do not like any abuse towards animals, but people are going to be more concerned about abuse towards animals than her punching him in his face.
Show is Peter coming. I mean, yeah, like I tell everybody, I'm vegan. I mean, I ain't even no animal lover. I mean, you know, I'm scared of dogs. Yeah, that kind. But I'm vegan because I want to be. But still, I wouldn't hurt an animal. No. Right. Peter coming.
And they need to pay attention to that too. The fact that she allegedly punched this man and hit this man in his face and caused this man to have, they have what you call an alleged abusive relationship, and they both need to remove themselves from each other. Let me repeat myself again, because these two have had a history. It's been reports against him reports against her, which means that they have a abusive relationship, and they're saying, the reports are saying this stuff is happening in front of kids. So once again, this is why I keep trying to tell y'all about the mindset of the youth, and the youth seeing these things, and then they growing up and they're desensitized to this stuff because they see it all the time. This dude need to get away from this woman. This woman need to get away from this man. Point blank, period. There is no reason why they should ever be back together ever again. I'm telling y'all this. When you got to put your hands on somebody and do, bro, it's over with, bro. There ain't no lines of respect. There ain't no lines of dignity. Once somebody putting their hands on you, man or woman, it's over with.
That's it. That's showing no respect for you. None. So it's time to go. And that's the way I do it. Well, I ain't been in no that, but yeah, when it's time, when you get tired of somebody, or it's time to go, right? Because the only thing it's gonna lead to is this probably. But I just thought I'd show y'all the, two sides of the coin. Okay, y'all, please do not, just be nice to one another. Okay. All right, and I'll talk to y'all later. I got to go. Love y'all, and y'all please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Okay, thank you.